All right, hey everybody, welcome to this webinar, this free masterclass, Instagram Selling Secrets, how to leverage Instagram to sell every day and average $500 to $1,000 daily, even if you have a small following, even if you have a minute following, you should be able to sell on Instagram every single day and at least average $500 to $1,000 every single day using the system and method that I'm going to share with you today. So this is my hack. This is something that I have been able to learn. It took me 3+ years. All right. Took me 3+ years. I got on Instagram very seriously in 2018. 2019, I was known all over the place. Everybody in my country could tell, oh, they know who Emily Speaks Like is and all of that, you know. So this is something that I have done. It has taken me 3 years to have been able to figure this out or hack the algorithm. So whether the algorithm is changing and it's not favoring some people or favoring me, or it's not supposed to favor me, I always find my way around it, okay, with this little hack to average $500 to $1,000 every day. Now, even if you are going to start off averaging $50 every single day or $100 every single day, that is a good start for you. That is a good start for you because some people are going to start like that because there are some reasons why that's going to happen. Some people already have an audience. So the moment they learn this method, they just go out there and then they can start getting paid. But some of us are starting from scratch. So averaging this may not work for you immediately, you know, but you can start with $50. You can start with $50. You can start with $100. You can just grow that from there. And that's exactly why we're here today to talk about this and how it can happen. This is a 60-minute webinar, I beg your pardon. So this is going to last for only an hour. All right, only an hour. So I need you to strap your belt, put your seatbelt on, relax, breathe, have water, have a cup of cocoa, coffee, tea, something, all right, so that you don't have to leave where you are and miss anything. Like I said, there's not going to be a replay for this. So you're not going to be able to get this tomorrow or after the webinar. Everything happens live. And so your being here is very important to your success. So prepare for business confidence, financial security, and prosperity, even in a pandemic, So at about 10 p.m. or 16 after 10, we should be done with this webinar. So please give me the next 45 minutes to 1 hour, and I assure you that I'm going to bless you. I'm going to show you how I've earned over $200,000 through Instagram and how I make money every day with my posts, So yes, sit your butt down like I meant that. This will be the most powerful presentation I have done in a while. And so I need you to relax. I need you to sit down. I need to grab your notebook, grab your tea, grab your water, grab your coffee, grab your wine, grab whatever. Just sit down, tuck yourself in. You know, I don't know, maybe it's morning or afternoon hot sun where you are. But in Nigeria here, it is nighttime. It's 9 p.m. After 9 p.m. and people are getting ready to sleep. My kids have already gone to bed. So if you are here, sit your butt down, like just put it down on your couch and listen to me. Is this training right for you? Just in case you're wondering, are you worried about how you're going to navigate your business due to an economic downturn? If this is you, then this training is right for you. Are you tired of posting daily on social media without results? If this is you, this training is right for you. Are you looking for a lucrative alternative to your 8 to 5 or 9 to 5? Are you a business that your business is not going well? Are you just worn out? If this is you, then this training is for you. Do you crave more free time or family time? Like I do crave more family time. In fact, I was telling my husband at the end of all of this, I am going to be resting a lot in December. I'm not going to be under pressure trying to sell anything. I'm going to ensure that my system is doing the heavy lifting for me. And that's one of the things I want to show us here today. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. If you're using Instagram as your primary marketing platform, you know, to attract customers, to convert them, to build brand awareness, I am not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm going to tell you everything the way it is in black and white because I need you to go home with wisdom, okay, to know what you should be doing in the coming year. You should be planning this year for the coming year so that you get into 2022 with clarity and strategy. All right, you have a clear goal and you know how you're going to crush or achieve that goal. So if you are here and you're wondering if this training is right for you, do you sense an amazing calling over your life, but you just don't know what to do and where to start? If this is you, this training is for you. Are you curious to know what else you can do with your life? Is the noise on social media drowning you? And do you desire to start a new business entirely, okay, so that you can make money daily on Instagram? If this is you, if any of these or all of this describes you, then please sit down to the very, very last last part of this training. All right, sit down to the very last part of this training. Now, in the next 37 to 45 minutes, I would be able to ensure that I bring you value bombs that will bless you. You're going to learn how to brand like a badass on Instagram, so you can quickly position yourself as an expert and leader in your niche, what recognition, respect, and reward. You're going to learn about my secret selling system for averaging $500 to $1,000 every day through Instagram. Now, this is the very last webinar I'm going to be doing talking about this, because I've never shared this before. I only shared it last week, okay, when I did a webinar. So this is the second time that I'm sharing it. I am not going to talk about it anymore till next year, okay? I'm not going to talk about it anymore till next year. That's why I said if you're here, sit down. That's also why this webinar is there's not going to be a replay, all right, available. There's not going to be a replay. If for anything, I'm going to turn this webinar into an ebook and I'm going to put it up for sale, and I bet you I'm going to make money every single day. So this is one of the ways that you can actually turn your knowledge into profit, okay, or turn your knowledge into a digital product or a physical product or a service or whatever, and then you can sell it. So today you're also going to learn my exact system that you need to build a six-figure Instagram account that works for your business, and you round the clock. So as you're here, your business is working for you because you have your system on automation. Your systems are running your business, not necessarily you. You are the one that will set up the system, but the system is the one that's going to run the business, not you. All right. So you're going to learn the 3 mistakes entrepreneurs and business owners make on Instagram that is keeping them away from making bank on the platform. Now, these are the house rules for today. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme, all right? This is not close to a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not even close to it. This is no lazy man's work where you push a button and make thousands of dollars. No, this is nothing. All my clients and myself, we work hard to get results like what I'm going to show you today and what I'm going to be teaching you today. If you want to make progress, then yes, you've got to put in the hard work. You've got to put in the time, the energy, the creativity, and including the financial investment. You need to do this, all right? So what happens when you get all of this? What happens? You're going to be able to create your own digital product and sell it or make a ton of cash from it. You're going to learn how to automate your system. You're going to learn the system that's required for you to make 6 figures or build a 6-figure Instagram account. You're going to save yourself the stress of posting endlessly on social media and still end up followerless and profitless. You're going to learn how to become a known in your industry because you're going to learn how to brand. All right. And most importantly, you're going to have someone who knows the way, has gone the way, has helped hundreds of people find the way, and is willing to show you the way too. So the goal of this webinar, the one reason why I am doing this webinar, amongst other things, I want to make you money and all of that. But the number one reason why I'm doing this is to get you to stop wasting precious time and energy on Instagram. Because a lot of you, this is what you're doing. You are out there posting endlessly. You are out there trying everything that comes up. You're out there trying every feature, everything, every damn thing some guru, some teacher, some Instagram coach will tell you to do, and leaving the most important thing that you need to be building a 6-figure, 7-figure Instagram account. So I'm going to tell you what the most important thing is, and I want you to promise me that by the time I tell you what it is, you are going to go out there and whatever it takes, whatever is required for you to actually go and implement that thing for your business to work for you, you are going to do this. Do we have a deal? Do we have a deal? Do we have a deal? Yes, yes. Do we have a deal that when I tell you what this thing is, the most important thing on Instagram, or the most important things on Instagram, all these other things are important, posting reels and all the other content and the things you do, they are very important, but there are more important things that you need to have on that platform that would help you run your business successfully. So do we have a deal that when I show you what these things are, when I tell you what these things are, you are going to go and implement them? Yes, yes. Yeah, I see some of your feedback. Thank you. You are going to go back and you are going to implement them. Good, 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 good. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, good, good, good. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. I applaud you. So who the heck is Emily Wale-Koya? I'm a certified personal branding strategist. I'm a premium business coach and motivational speaker. I'm the founder of the School of Personal Branding. I'm the personal branding pioneer in Nigeria. I've trained over 300,000 entrepreneurs home and abroad, and I've monetized my brand and made over 200,000 through IG alone. And I'm on a journey by 2022 to average $1 million, okay, from where I am, I know I'm going to break record. I know I'm going to be making history. I know I'm going to be getting other women to say, if she can, then I also can. If she can do this from Africa, if she can do this from Nigeria or Nigeria, if she can do this with 4 children, and if she can do this with a baby as a nursing mother, then I can. I really can. So I'm like, bring it on 2022, bring it so on 2022, bring it so on with everything that I have learned, everything that I've exposed myself to. I bet you 2022 is going to be a super year than any other year that I have lived. And I want you to be able to say the same thing for yourself. So follow me as I show you what's up. So a little bit about my story. Okay, a little bit about my story. I was a novice when it came to digital branding and creating digital products and monetizing Instagram and even using Instagram. I had 0 followers. I didn't even have an Instagram account in 2016. I don't think so. If I did, I wasn't using it for anything useful. I think maybe I just made 1 picture and that was it. It wasn't even Emily Speaks Live that was my account. I had something else. All right, I had something else completely. So I used to be a novice like most people out there and people that are unable to use Instagram to win today. But something happened. Things were really bad and tough at home at the time. I just had a baby and I had this baby in the US, okay? I came back to Nigeria, but I came back to like emptiness. I came back to hardship. That was the time in my country where things became bad. The dollar was now, the naira was now, the exchange rate was just beginning to go crazy. It was just beginning to go crazy. And things were tough. We had a new government coming and things were just tough. A lot of things were being halted, so people were struggling. All right. And so I came back home and then my husband was out of job. We couldn't feed. I couldn't even buy baby diaper. I had to downgrade the baby diaper. Like most of you, if you're mothers or if you are, you don't have to be a mother, but you know the brand called Huggies. So Huggies is what my kids used throughout. But for this particular child, I could not even afford Huggies anymore. I could not afford it. So I had to downgrade to another brand. I'm not going to mention the name of the brand, but it just came into Nigeria at the time as well, and a lot of people were buying it, but it was a very almost useless diaper because it could not keep or lock in moisture, but it was very cheap. I couldn't even afford that one at some point. So I would even go into the shop and I would ask them to count it and give to me. One day this happened. I took my money to the shop. I wanted to buy. It was just the smallest size I was going to buy. I can't remember, 250 naira or there, but not even up to $1. Okay. But I noticed that they told me there was extra 100 naira on it. And I didn't have money anywhere, in my hand, in the bank, anywhere. So I needed the diaper because my child was not going to wear ordinary pants and then poo all over the house. It's never happened. This was just me I was just having a new experience as a mom. It didn't happen with my first child. This was my second child. Okay. And so I had to tell them to open the big diaper and give me the one inside and just count it. And so they gave me about 3 for that price. And I swore that day that I am never, ever, ever going to have my life ever in that state again. Whatever is required that I need to do that is ethically correct, I am going to do this. I was not going to depend on my husband. I was not going to depend on anybody. I was going to depend solely on God and my ability to change my life. And so that's how my story began. I set up a WhatsApp group. I ran Facebook ads to the group. I got people into the group. I filled up the group with 256%. I taught them for 2 days on how to turn their passion to profit. And I sold them a 50 right now, as of today, it's a $50. It will be equivalent to $50. All right. So I sold them a 25,000 naira product, which is equivalent to about $50 today. And I had over 30 people buy that program and they made me $3,000 plus, slightly over $3,000. One person in that program had to buy my VIP coaching program, which at the time in dollars, I would say it's about $300. Okay, right now I don't have any one-on-one coaching program at that amount. I sell VIP tickets or VIP coaching programs right now, $14,000 and above. That's what I do. Okay, so This is how my life changed in 2016. This was how my journey began. This was how my journey began. So look at me now, telling you all the things that I am telling that I am. And even more, I've been featured across different media platforms, locally and internationally. I've spoken across the world, especially most of African countries. So there's so much that you can also do with your life if you pay attention and you listen to me. In the next 40 minutes, in the next 30 minutes, or 30 minutes, I believe, you will learn how to brand like a badass. I already told you about this. You will learn my secret system, okay, for averaging $500 to $1,000 every day. You will learn the exact system that you need to build a 6-figure Instagram account, and you will learn the mistakes, 3 mistakes that entrepreneurs and business owners make on Instagram that keep them away from making bank on the platform. So welcome to part 1. Welcome to part 1. Are we still here? Are we still here? Yes, yes. Are we still paying attention? Fully here, fully focused, fully on ground. Yes? Okay. Okay. I see a few feedback. So can I get feedback from everyone who's here? Okay, great. Okay, great. Okay, great. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So part 1, how to brand like a badass on Instagram so you're taken seriously by your ideal customer. How can you do this? So the first thing you want to do really is to pick a niche. All right, pick a niche. You don't want to get on Instagram and then try to do everything and try to be everything to everybody. You are going to end up being nothing and nobody to everybody. So you want to pick a niche. You want to stay in a focused area. You want to focus on a specific audience. You want to focus on a specific problem that you solve for people. You want to focus on a specific pain that you solve for people. You want to focus on a specific pain that you solve for specific people that have that pain and are looking for a solution to eliminate that pain. So you want to focus on that group of people. You want to be able to define the audience that you serve with one sentence, with one word, with a phrase, with 3 words, as many or as less as you can. You should be able to say, this is what I do for people. These are the people that I do it for. So pick a niche. How do you even start to pick a niche? What does that even mean? So a niche is a subcategory or a subset of a bigger space or bigger market. So you have like a market, you have like, let's say, the hair industry. All right. So if you want to start a hair business now, for example, you don't want to just go into the hair space and begin to sell every type of hair like a supermarket. All right, there's a place for that, but that's not what you want to do as an entrepreneur, as somebody who's trying to position as an expert who wants people to notice her or him so that people can give you their money. So you want to pick, you're in the hair industry, that's a bigger market, that's the whole industry. But you want to now pick a niche and say you serve people with short wigs. All right, so you can even niche that down and say you serve people who have lots of hair. Nobody's really doing even this right now. I continue to say this all the time, and I'm waiting for somebody who's going to run with it. I am trusting that a client, somebody's going to come to me and say, Emily, let's work on this together, and I'm going to pay you to guide me to do this. Because a lot of people tell me all the time that there's saturation everywhere. I'm in a saturated market. We are all in a saturated market. The people that are not in the saturated market are those that are thinking, those that are being innovators, those that are being creative, those that are refusing to settle, those that are refusing to play by the rules. Those people are the ones that are not in a saturated market. They broke free from that market. They are now leaders. So if you want to lead as well in your industry, you want to lead in your space, you want to become the go-to leader in your niche, then you have to learn how to do things different. You have to learn how to solve specific problems for specific people. You have to learn how to become the master. You have to learn how to innovate. You have to learn how to lead. You have to learn how to do things that every other person is not doing. So one of the ways to do that is look at what everybody is doing in your space, in your industry, in your niche, in your field. What's everybody doing? How can you do different? How can you do what everybody's not doing? What's the one thing that you can start to do today that's going to make what you do different? Because when you're different, you're going to get attention. When you get attention, you can turn that into cash. So this is one of the ways, or this is how you can actually pick a niche. So if you're going to actually build a brand or brand like a badass on Instagram so that you're taken seriously, do not sell to everybody. Pick a niche and sell to a particular person. So another thing you can do is describe your ideal customer as one person. Don't say customer, just one person. Who is the one person that really needs what you have to sell? If you were going to write this thing down and describing this person, how would you describe this one person, this audience of one, audience of one, audience of one? Who is this ideal customer of yours? Is it entrepreneurs or business owners that want to learn how to monetize Instagram? Is it entrepreneurs that want to learn how to use content? So everybody can be a business coach or Instagram business coach, but there are people who decide to niche. So when you niche, you can become an Instagram content marketing coach. When you niche, you can become an Instagram Reels coach. You can even niche that and say you're an Instagram Reels coach for politicians. You're an Instagram Reels coach for lawyers. You're an Instagram Reels coach for CEOs. You're an Instagram Reels coach for career people. So you can continue to niche, continue to squeeze the juice out until you have the entire juice to yourself. That's how you build a niche. So don't go out on Instagram and try to be everything. You're not going to be anything at the end of the day, because you're going to be talking to everybody, and at the end of the day, you're not talking to anybody. Nobody's taking you seriously. When serious people are looking for something or someone that solves a specific problem, when people have a pain, they look for a specialist. They don't look for a generalist. It's when they want, a generalist is like a commodity. So when people have a headache, they just go to any doctor. But when people have a heart issue, they go to a cardiologist. When people's children have issues, they go to a pediatrician. So my daughter recently, I don't know what she did to her ear. And when I was trying to clean her ear and I was being very careful, I noticed she got an injury in her ear. So my husband was like, oh, we need an ENT doctor. And I'm like, no, any doctor can just see her. Then they can refer us if it's a serious case. My husband was insisting that we needed an eye and nose and throat. That's what they call them, right? Doctor. So we needed a specialist. And if the specialist tells us pay anything, we'll be willing to pay because it's a specialist. It's a special, and our daughter has a special issue or a special challenge, an injury in her ear. That's not a normal headache. That's not just an everyday headache. So when people really have real issues, they come to a specialist. They don't go to a generalist. They don't go to, they know. So you want to be that specialist. So what are you going to be a specialist at? What are you currently a specialist at? Is it good enough? Is it a hot space? Is it a hot market? Is it a hot market? Are there people that are in enough pain that need you and will be willing to pay anything? This is not the time for you to settle. This is not the time for you to be average. No. So that's number one. That's part one. That's number one of how you can brand as a badass. Number two is to identify your target audience. I already talked about this. This is part of what I talked about when I talked about niche. All right. So identify who you really want to work with, who really needs what you want to sell, or who really needs what you are offering, who would benefit the most. Who would benefit the most? So I've been teaching business owners and entrepreneurs for a long time from the what go. Since I started coaching, I've been teaching entrepreneurs, but I want to begin to teach career professionals as well. You know why? Because they have jobs, they can pay me. And I don't want to just teach any kind of career professional. I want to teach career professionals who have attained a certain level in their jobs, maybe managerial positions or something. I know these ones, I know the range or salary range that they have. So I don't want to stress anymore. I've paid my dues. I've come a long way. I've learned a lot. It's time for me to now reap the reward. I've gained a lot of clarity along the way. I know stuff now. I didn't know a lot of stuff from when I was starting, but now I know a lot of stuff. I've been an entrepreneur for 19 years. That's a lot of street knowledge that I've gained, and on the job knowledge that I have gained. So you want to know who would benefit the most from what you are offering. Who? Describe this person. Who? Career people will benefit a lot from what I'm offering because a lot of them want to leave their jobs, number one, but they don't know how. Number two, a lot of them have gained so much expertise, all right? And from their job, they would like to build a business around it. They would like to become a coach. They would like to become a public speaker or a trainer. And so I'm creating a program that can actually help me get them to achieve their goals. So you also want to do the same thing. Who would benefit the most from what you have to offer? Who has enough pain? What kind of pain does that person have? Can you solve the problem for them using content? So once you identify who your target audience is, then yes, you want to create content that would woo them. You want to create content that would woo them. So what kind of content are we talking about now? So if you're on Instagram, right, there's Reels. So Reels are something everyone should be using for real. The only thing that I would say when it comes to Reels is you don't have to dance. If your brand does not require you to dance, you don't have to dance. If your space or niche does not require you to dance, you don't have to dance. You can just, whatever is required of you to teach using reels, you can do it. Just ensure that you follow some of the rules, like be entertaining, be engaging, smile, laugh, start with a hook, end with a hook and a call to action. So these are some things you need to add. Add some gestures, inject your personality, your reels, smile sometimes, do something fun. You don't have to dance. You don't have to go pointing all over the place like most people are pointing. They will soon be tired. You don't have to do that. If you know how to dance, then go for it. That's an added advantage. If you don't know how to dance, like I don't, then please do not sweat it. What can you do using reels to bring your brand and your solution in front of your target audience or target or ideal customer to get him or her to say, oh my God, I need this person in my life. Oh my God, I need this product in my life. Oh my God, I need this service in my life. Do we understand? Are we still here? Is anybody catching something? Is anybody getting this? Is anybody excited about all of this? So you can always chat me up. You can always send a message. You can always drop a message in the chat. Say something so that I know that you are still here and I'm not the only one having a ball or a party all to myself. So identify. Number 2, to build your brand as a badass, identify your target audience and create content that can move them. Number 3, you need to create content pillars. Now, content pillars are 3 to 5 topics that you are going to be creating content around every single time or every single day that you post, or you're going to be creating content around on Instagram. Okay, 3 to 5 topics, 3 to 5, minimum of 3, maximum of 5. Every time that you post, you use content on Instagram, you are going to be speaking around those 3 to 5 topics. So this is going to help you with direction. This is going to help you to speak your audience language. This is going to help you to also become a master because practice makes perfect. So every day that you put out content around your 3 to 5 content pillars, you are going to get better. You're going to get people asking you questions. You're going to get people saying, oh, yes, I understand. And those people are going to become, I have so much knowledge. Somebody says, I have so much knowledge, I don't know which to focus on. I have knowledge on logistics and importation. So one of the ways where hopefully you're going to be able to ask me this question if we still have the time. Okay, but one of the ways that you can actually decide what you want to do is to ask yourself if which of the things can you do now? All the things you have, all the passions, all the skills that you have, which of them can you do now that is going to bring you the most gain or the most benefit? And benefit is not just money only. Benefit is every other thing. It could be your time as well. You have to prioritize. You have to create like a hierarchy of your priorities. All right. So what is most important to you? Is it your time? Is it spending time with your family? Is it making more money? So if you put this in a hierarchical form, or a priority scale, then you want to now look at all the things that you say you have knowledge on, because you cannot pursue everything at once. There's time for everything. There's time for everything. So you want to now look at all the things that you say you know how to do and all of that, because you don't have to do everything. I just said that already, right? So you want to look at those things, and then you want to say, which of them is going to help me, bring me close to my most important priority, my most important goal? Which of these? Okay. And while you're answering that question, you also want to pay attention to the market, Is this a hot idea? Does it have a hot market? Is there enough demand in the market? Because we're talking business here. You have to make money. You have to make profits. You have to grow. You have to pay bills. You have to hire staff. You have to get an office space. Eventually, you have to scale. You have to do things. So you also don't want to just run with any idea, but you want to pay attention to the idea that will work right now for you and bring in the most benefit. And remember, I said benefit could be anything. Benefit is relative. It depends on you. All right? So I hope I was able to throw light there, even if I wasn't supposed to stop and answer that question, but it's okay. So your content pillars, make sure you create them and then you are using them. You're creating content around them on Instagram every time that you can. Number 4, sort out your branding. Don't be on Instagram without your branding together. Your brand is one thing, your branding is another thing. Your branding is the process that would help you build a brand. Your branding is the process, is what you do to influence people's thoughts and ideas and decisions to do business with you. So your branding, we're talking your logo, we're talking about your colors, we're talking about your font, we're talking about your voice, we're talking about your brand tone, we're talking about your brand's mission. Why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you here? Why do you exist? Why have you come? What is the big deal about you? Your brand vision, where are you going with all of this? Where do you see this company and brand in the next 10, 15 years? Can you build a picture up? Can you put your imagination up? What do you see? I'm here to talk to us to do things well and go big. If you're not going to go big, then you should go home. There's no time to play small. That time is past, it's over. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time to play small. You need to expand your horizon. You need to expand your vision. You need to think big. You need to press and push and go for big. Go for big all the way until you are unable to achieve anything else again. That's when you're no longer breathing. If not every day, as long as you have life, always see the day as a day of opportunities to do big things, to go further. That's a motivation for somebody right there. So work on your branding. So I see all of us on Instagram, we don't even have our brand aesthetics together. Our feed has no aesthetics. There is no vibe. Do you know that when people come on your feed, do you know that the way your feed looks is telling them they should reach you, send you a DM, or they should go and look for another person? Your feed, you're not there to tell them anything. You're not there, you will be sleeping that day. But somebody should go to your feed and say, the way it looks, the videos on there, and some of us, we may hear these things, but we still will not be able to do them. That's where you need a coach. You need your own personal business and brand coach. You should find a way to invest in one, because you may not see, but your coach will see. You may not see. You may hear everything I'm saying, but you may not be able to do them. You may think you're doing the right thing. That's why you need a coach, because the coach will always watch your back and then also your front. This is so important, so important, so important. This is so important. So what is your brand telling your potential or ideal customer? When they stumble on maybe Instagram is cool to you, nice to you one day, or something happens, you create some sort of content that begins to get a lot of engagement, and that content or piece of content gets to the explore page, or you do reels. Reels is powerful. Like every one of you listening to me, you should be doing reels. You need to create your reel strategy and begin to use that thing every day. It's not too much to do. It's not too much to ask if you want to blow up your brand. It's your brand at the end of the day. It's not my brand. It's your brand. It's your name that is going to spread. It's your name that's going to go far. It's your name that's going to be mentioned in high places where you are not there, so that people can do business with you. It's your brand, not my brand. So why would you not go all in? Why would you not go all in? Why would you not go all in to get seen, heard, and paid? Why will you not go all in to create content that can get you seen, heard, and paid? Why will you not go all in? Why will you not create at least 2 hours or 3 hours in a week to create 7 pieces of content, video content for reels? Why would you keep saying you don't have the time? Why would you keep saying you were afraid, you were scared, you were this, you were that? Why will you keep saying that? Why? You have an opportunity in the palm of your hand, in front of you, right under your nose, and you were saying you don't have the time, you are too afraid, you are too careful. So please sort your branding out. If you're going to take it seriously on Instagram, sort your brand. If you're going to make money every single day on Instagram, sort your branding out. Your branding is everything. Your content is part of your branding. What you say, is your brand repelling or appealing to your customer or attracting your customer? If somebody goes on your feed, even right now, a lot of you need to go and self-audit your account, your Instagram account. You need to go and self-audit, or you can hire me to do it for you. I charge a fee, $100 fee. We need to audit your account, remove the things that are useless, the things that will cause you harm, cause your brand harm, cause your business harm than good. We need to remove them, delete them, or archive them. and keep what is aesthetically pleasing in your feed or on your feed. All right, so sort your branding out. I need to run now because I don't want us to spend too much time or spend time past the time we're supposed to be here. My secret selling system part 2. Welcome to part 2. My secret selling system for averaging $500 to $1,000 daily through Instagram. So this is how it works. You create a hot product that you can sell. This could be a physical product or a digital product. This could be a service. Just make sure it's hot. Okay, make sure it's hot. Physical products are easiest because it could be an ebook, it could be a bundle, it could be an online course, it could be a workbook, it could be a workbook that you sell for $25 minimum. And so you can sell this every day. So every time that you post on Instagram, every time, if you make 2 to 3 posts, you see, when you're working with me, I tell you, you're going to show up every single day. If you cannot show up, then hire somebody who's going to show up on your behalf. You have to show up every single day. On social media, consistency is key. It is key. And now that you know that when you show up every single day, your post can make you money, why you're not going to show up? Now you can show up confidently because you know that every time you show up, you make money. So if you make 2 to 3 posts a day, 2 of those posts, you should use them to sell. Then one of the posts will just be plain value, but I bet you that value, if it's good enough, people are still going to go to your bio, hit the link and buy something. So you need to be strategic on Instagram. The way you're going to use those 2 posts is to make sure that you deliver value with those posts. You educate with those posts. You inspire, you edutain with those posts. All right, bring value, whatever value means to your ideal customer. What is going to be valuable to your ideal customer? What do you need to teach them that's going to bring them closer to their goal? What is their pain that you can use your content to eliminate for them, even if it's in the least way? In the smallest way possible. Let them read your post, let them watch your reels, let them watch your video, let them watch you live on IG and say, oh my God, you just shined the light on me. Oh my God, you just delivered me. Oh my God, I prayed for this yesterday and you are the answer to my prayer. So what kind of content can you create? Carousels are very, very, they work very well with such content. You know why? Because the first few slides or first few pages of your carousel, you use them to give value, use them to solve problems, you use them to bring a new idea to your audience, you use them to share data with your audience, bring information to them, bring wisdom to them, bless them with your content. So the first few slides of your carousel, you can create 3 carousels minimum, you can also do 10. So you can do 3, and the first 2, you're going to use those to give value, share information that they have not heard before in a way they have not heard it before. And then the last one, you tell them to buy something that is related to what you shared in the carousel. Anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. This method works. It works. Never make a post ever again without a call to action for people to buy something from you. And I just explained how it is done. This is how you can average $500 to $1,000 every day because you have a call to action that is telling people to go and buy. You're not asking them to buy from the word go. You have given value first. So they are forced to go through your content. They are forced to they are forced to slide, to read because there's value in that content. So the last page or second to the last page is when you now pitch a sale. And then you also add this in your caption. Use your caption to explain a little bit about the content and then add a call to action midway or at the end of that caption. Does anybody understand? This is one of the main reasons why we're here tonight. So does anybody understand? Does anybody understand how this works? Do you have a question already about this so that I can quickly explain it before I move on to the next slide? So this is how it works. If you're going to, this is my secret selling system. So let me read. Hold on. Okay, good. Okay. All right. So this is how you can actually, I don't have samples. I wanted to put up samples so that we can see how it works, but you need to have carousels and you need to be consistent. This is where your branding also becomes powerful and takes effect. You need to be consistent with your brand colors, with your brand font, with your brand voice. People should see your post, when they come on Instagram and they should just know it's you, even if your name is not on it. Even if your name is not on it. So if you start out using carousels, maintain your color, maintain your design. Don't be jumpy all over the place today. You're using coat of many colors, red, pink, blue, green, and you think it doesn't matter. It matters. Your branding matters. Your branding matters. You have a lot to prove at this stage. At some point, maybe you would just walk away because now you've built enough trust. People know what they expect from you. Your brand is now so powerful and trusted. But when you're just starting out and you're trying to get people attracted, you must clean house. You must have everything in order so that it is appealing, not repelling. So this is the system. This is the system to average. So imagine if you had a $25 product, or let's say a $50 product, and you make a post, let's say a weight loss post or something, and you tell people something like 5 ways to lose weight, using garlic. Everybody wants to read a post like that. So they click on it and they slide, they see 5 ways, number 1, they slide, they see number 2, they slide, they see number 3, they slide, they see number 4, they see number 5. And on the 6th slide, you're telling them, download my garlic weight loss ebook for $19, for $7. Get my garlic weight loss bundle. They are going to buy. They are going to buy. They are going to buy. I said already that I will not teach this again till next year. And that's why I'm not giving out this recording. So if you are here listening, you are in luck. God bless you. Yes. Carousel and consistency, brand color, brand voice, maintain your color on IG. So when people come on IG, they know it is you. Not only that they would know it is you, but they would know what to expect. And not only that, it will give your brand will give off, how do I put this now? It will give off a vibe of you know what you are doing. It will give off a vibe of you know what you are doing. This person knows what they are doing. There's nobody that's going to go on my page, Emily Speaks Live, and see what I do or watch my videos and think I don't know what I'm doing. You want to work with me because you know that I know what I'm doing. There's so many information that are so powerful, courageous, and confident stuff out there that will pull you in. So you want to be able to achieve this as well. Yes, it will give off a vibe of you know what you are doing. And everybody wants to be friends with somebody that knows what they are doing. Not somebody who is confused. Not somebody who is like everybody. Not somebody who is not unique. Nobody wants to be friends with such a person. Nobody wants to buy from such a person. Everybody people love brands. No matter how tough the economy is, people would still want to buy brands at a higher amount because they trust the brand. The brand has been here over time. It's been consistent. So they trust it, that whatever they buy, they are going to get. Whatever. Apple phones didn't come down during the economic downturn, during COVID and all of that. No. And people are still buying Apple phones, iPhones. People are buying it. So you want to be able to do the same thing for yourself by building your brand. So this works. Include your call to action. It is very important. All right, include your call to action. It is very important. Don't post and just, some of you even make posts and you don't put any caption. Like who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? You don't have 1 million followers yet and you're posting without a caption? You don't have 10,000 followers and you're posting without a caption? Who are you talking to? Every post you make must have a caption because your followers think you're just throwing it out there. You're too busy. You can't write anything. Put a caption, even if it's just a phrase, 1 paragraph, 1 sentence. Put a caption. There's a time to write a paragraph. There's a time to write multiple paragraphs. There's a time to write a sentence. There's a time to use 1 word where you can say sunshine, or you can just, there's a time, but never post something that is without a caption. It's a sin on Instagram. Never. You guys get it? So part 3, the exact system for building a 6-figure Instagram account that works for your business and it works for you round the clock. All right. So like I'm here right now, I would have made a sale. I would have made maybe multiple sales because I'm here, doesn't my business comes to an end. It doesn't come to an end, or my business will be waiting for me to come back to it before it's going to make me money. No, my business runs on automation. It runs on systems. It runs on systems. So this is something that you need to take seriously as well. Something that you need to take seriously. So you need a funnel. Remember this. Even if you don't put it together today, I want you to be aware that you need it. You need an email list. Be aware that you need it. Don't run away from these things anymore. You must fix them before the year is done so that you can start off 2022 ready to make bank. You need to run adverts. So you need your advert campaigns. At least schedule some money. I don't want to call an amount. Schedule, because I know fingers are not equal. Schedule something to run ads. There are different types of ads that you can run. Ads for brand awareness, ads to gain followers, ads for these, ads for sales, ads. You can run an ad and you can get direct messages on WhatsApp or on Instagram via Instagram DM. There are different ads. So when you want to run your ad, set your goal. What is the goal for this? You want more eyes on your content? You want more people to follow you? You want more people to buy from you? What is the reason why you're doing this? You need a landing page. Stop running away from these things. Stop hearing them and not taking action with them. They are killing your business. They're making you lose money. You need a website. This may not be priority to start anything. It may not be priority for you to actually start making money on Instagram, but eventually and ultimately you are going to need it because there's no serious business today that doesn't have a website. There is no serious business on the internet today. So just in case you're wondering, yours might be very serious. You will be making millions where you are. But if you are online and you don't have a website, you should just go back offline and continue making your millions offline. But if you're going to be taken seriously and you're building a brand, then please get your website up and running. Your website is available. It opens up 24/7. Everything on your website stays on your website for as long as you want them on your website. On social media, as you post, on Instagram, for example, the post goes down. The post disappears. Post that you sweat to make. Post that you sweat to make. Post that you create, and that maybe some of your posts got engagement, but it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. And if you were selling something with that post, it is also gone. So you have to continue to create on Instagram, but with your website, you don't continue to create every day. It's there and it's there for life until you're ready to update the information on there. So you cannot play without having a website. So these are the things you need for a six-figure Instagram account. You can start off on Instagram making $100 daily. You can start off using the method I shared with you, all right, the selling with post, your post on Instagram. You can use that method on Instagram. But when it's time for you to scale, I'm talking about scale big, 100K and above, and nobody here is beyond that. Nobody here has a business that is beyond that, except you don't believe in what you're doing. If you don't believe in what you're doing, then why are you even doing it? Why are you doing it? Of what use is it to you? If you don't believe in the business that you're running, how do you think you're going to make $10,000? How do you think you're going to make $100,000 in a year? How do you think you're going to have a launch, a major launch, everything planned out, and you're going to get hundreds of people sign up to want to buy what you're selling? If you don't believe in you're not even going to even get your business to even do a launch because you don't believe in your business. So your thinking is not in that, it is not in that direction. So these are some of the things you need to set up a system that works for you, ladies and gentlemen. You need these things. You need these things, a funnel. What is a funnel? It's a roadmap that helps you to attract customers, helps you to teach them, educate them, influence them, or serve them, and then eventually and ultimately sell to them. Eventually and ultimately sell to them. So these things are important for you to build a six-figure Instagram account. Now, these are the 3 mistakes entrepreneurs and business owners make on Instagram that keeps them away from making bank. Mistake number 1, no branding. We talked about that already. No branding. They just show up and think it's going to work for them. It's not going to work for you. There are too many people on that platform, and people are so confused. People are so crazy and mad. There's a lot of madness on the platform. There's a lot of lookalike on the platform. Your ticket to escape the madness and confusion and look alike, whatever, is to brand, is to do something different, is to stand for something different, is to do different. You have to brand. Number two mistake, no goal. People show up on Instagram, business owners that should know that they should have goals. They should have goalless. Why are you on the platform? Why are you on the platform? Why? What is the priority or number one reason you are on the platform? You need to know. You need to write it down. You need to decide why you are on that platform. What do you want for your business and for your brand? Number three, no systems. We just talked about this. No systems. You have no landing page. When you make a post, you don't even know if somebody reads your post, what do you want them to do? Click the link in your bio. To where? Where is that link taking them to? Is it taking them to the right place? Is there a good call to action for them to act? Where is it taking them to? Where? Your link tree, where is it taking people to? What links do you have there? What links do you have there? What are you putting there? What are your offers? Are they good enough? Are they hot? Are they too good? People cannot ignore them. So these are the things. Is there a landing page people can always go to sign up to join your email list? Is there a subscribe button on your website? Is there an opt-in page on your form on your website? Even when you don't have a website, is there a Google form link on your link tree on Instagram that people can go and put information to want to work with you or something? Are you capturing leads? Are you capturing email addresses? Are you? You have to maximize every time. You have to maximize that Instagram platform. If not, you'll be wasting time that you're never going to get back. And the people on the Instagram people will just be making bank. No, you're not making bank. You're making stress for yourself. So you need to have systems. You need to have systems. You need to have your own webinar, that is free, that leads people. So if I make this webinar free, for example, I could go on Instagram tomorrow when I wake up and say, hey, the replay is out. If you missed the webinar, this is the replay. Click the link in my bio and go and download the webinar. When people want to download this webinar or watch this webinar, they're not going to watch it for free. This is my sweat. This is my information. This is my wisdom. I'm not going to throw it out there and give to people to just go and watch it. No, everything is strategic. I'm a business person. So even when I give something for free, there is a strategy for it. There's a reason why. And I should make my reason good. So if I say click the link in my bio, when you click it, it should take you to a page where you're going to give me your email address for me to give you my webinar, my 2-hour webinar, my 1-hour webinar, my sweat, my blood, my information, my wisdom, my experiences for free. You have to give me something that is precious to me too. And that's your email address. That's your phone number. I need it because I want to be able to reach you and tell you how cool it is to work with me or how cool it is to buy my product. So this is how your system can run on the platform. You say, click the link in my bio, sign up for our webinar, watch our free webinar. There's a call to action every time with your post, for God's sake. Send me a DM. If you want to do this, send me a DM. If you want to do this, book a call. You must have these things on your platform. So let's do a quick math because we're talking about you making money on Instagram. If you sold a $25 product every single day to 15 people, minimum 15 people, you would make $375. In 30 days, you would have made over $10,000. In 30 days, you would have made over $10,000. Does $10,000 sound like something that would do anybody good here? Let's talk about this quickly. Does making $10,000 sound like something that would be beneficial to anybody? If you made this in 30 days, so you sold a $25 product. Some of you may have a $50 product. This is a minimum product. So you may have a $1,000 product. It doesn't matter. You may have a $2,000 product. You may have a $10,000 product. You may have a $100K product. You may have a product you want to sell like a franchise or something. It does not matter. It does not matter. But if you could sell a $25 product or a $50 product or a whatever dollar product, and you could in 30 days to 15 people per day, you do the math yourself because you are the owner of your product, right? You are the owner of your product. Yes, I know. Yes, Dami. Yes, so I'm pampering for you. Yes, so yes, 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 yes. You cannot come and kill yourself. You cannot come and die. You have to be pampered. And December is a good time to be pampered. It's a good time to be pampered. It's a good, great time to be pampered. It's a good, hi, Ndali, you're here. Hi. Hi, how are you? Oh, yeah, huh. You just came in, you missed a lot. All right. So if you could sell whatever, so let me ask Ndali, for example. Ndali, what's the least product you sell on Instagram? How much is it? How much is it? Quickly tell me. How much is it? Quickly, just go home more right there. All right, darling. What's the least product you sell on Instagram? How much is it? Okay, somebody should tell me, not just Ndali, but let's talk about it. Okay, it's 4 5. So that's under $10. That's under $10. Anybody else? What's the amount? What's the least amount of a product you sell on Instagram? So Ndali says half is $10. Something like that. 4,500 naira. So I'm doing that in dollars because I know I have foreigners in my circle. So who else has a product that they're selling, and how much are you selling your physical product, digital product, or service? Those are the three forms of products or type of products. Yeah, formats of products. You are also selling on the platform. Who is selling? Okay. Okay. So if you all right, sorry guys, I was trying to check something. All right, so if you could sell I'm wondering, the rest of us, are we not selling? Okay, are we not selling? Are we not selling? What are we doing on Instagram if we're not selling? Okay, so somebody says $20. So that's like 10K, right? Right. 10K. Yeah, something like that. That's about 10K. Right. So the rest of us, are we not selling? Are you not selling on Instagram? If you're not selling, what are you doing there? And why are you here? If you're not selling, what are you doing? So somebody says their product is $500. So Precious, what's that product about? Quickly tell me. What's the product about? Okay, all right, Dami. So Precious, your product is $500. What's it about? What's it about? Is it a service? Is it something? All right, while you're typing and trying to tell me what it is, I'll move on. Hopefully I'll be able to read that and I can talk about it. Else, I'll just, yeah. Okay, let me see. Prorated coaching. What's prorated coaching? What's that mean? What's prorated coaching? So coaching, I understand, but what's prorated? Prorated. What's that mean? Okay, I'm not sure I know what it means. Okay, but coaching, yeah, so that's fantastic. That's fine. All right. So if you're selling a $500 coaching program, and then you could sell that every single day. Okay, prorated means have the normal price in time. Okay, I'm doing okay. Okay, so Nana says, okay, that's fine. 300K, that's 500, about $500. So Nana, that's beautiful. That's good. So imagine if you had a $500 product, and that's really good. That's really good. So you have a $500 product and you could sell that every single day to someone. Every single day to someone in 30 days. Or imagine now, you may not be able to sell a $500 product every day to somebody, but you should have a 25 $50 or $97 product that you can sell every day with your post. Because you don't want to keep telling people, buy my $500 product, buy my $500 product, buy my online course, buy my this, buy my that. You want to, okay, that's fine. Okay, Joy, for me. So you should be creating something like an online course. That's what you should be creating. You should be creating a training to teach people something. Okay. Yeah, so that, I don't know if that's what you do, but you need to turn it into a course so that you create it once and you can sell it over and over and over, and even to people across the world, not just people in your environment or country. That's the beauty of a digital product. All right. Yeah. All right. So imagine if you could do your first $10,000 in the next 30 days. Imagine if you created a simple product that you can sell and make $10,000 in the next 30 days. Or imagine if you created, or you already have, right, and you could sell while you're still selling your $25 product or $50 course or $97 course. I have different ones that I sell because I'm making money every day on Instagram, right? So different ones, including my $14,000 coaching program that I announced a few weeks ago. Yes. So these are things that you can do. So if you can make this, I mean, you should be making bank on Instagram. Now, this is my 10K in 30 days breakdown. All right, this is my 10K in 30 days breakdown. I mean, if you sold a $25 product to 400 people, you can make 10K. If you sold a $50 product to 200 people, you can make 10K. So 200 people over 30 days, how many people do you need to sell to a day? If you sold a $100 product to 100 people, you would make 10K. You would make 10K. If you sold a $500 product, so those of us that talked about $500 coaching program and training or courses, you only need to sell it to 20 people. You can even now scale that and sell it to 40 people and make $20,000. If you sold a $1,000 product to 10 people, you will make $10,000. And then those of us that are coaches, we can begin to sell high ticket products or high ticket coaching programs, $10,000 programs, $5,000 programs. You would only need 2 people at 5K to make 10K. And you can scale that later on. And you can do 100K in a quarter. But I'm very concerned or very focused on people that are actually, I'm very interested in you creating a mini viable product that you can sell every single day on the gram. So while you're promoting it alongside your what other product you have, you are also selling this your $50 product, $100 product, between $25 to $100 every single day, so that you can add this 10K that you're going to make or more to whatever else you make that you currently are selling. So you need to understand how this works, and I hope you've been able to understand it. Now, meet Joseph. Joseph is a strategist is a job strategist for executives. He was a complete novice when it came to starting an online business around his expertise. So he coached with me, and he was able to launch his first free course online, and he had 50 persons sign up for that course. At the end of the day, he had people that joined his paid course that made him $2,800 within 1 week. They made him $2,800 within 1 week. How much did he pay me to coach with me? How much he joined my school? Actually, he joined my school of personal branding and made 2.8. And he's gone ahead to scale that business today because he works with executives, people that are in managerial positions. He has the knowledge and the know-how for what he does. I don't have it, but he does. So he's able to help these executives to land jobs in top organizations. And so he coaches them to do that. Here's what one of my students has to say. She was able, you can see the red circle part, she was able to do $5,000 with her launch. She had 2 launches and was able to do 500, and she still went on killing it. She's doing amazing on Instagram today. Amazing, and I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of her. She was able to do $5,000. Thank you, Coach Emily, for becoming a fertile ground where I stepped into and blossomed beautifully. This is her message to me. She's building a brand and she's unapologetic about it. So anybody can do this. What if you could start making money with your post on Instagram versus posting aimlessly and without a strategy? I already talked about this. What if everything I showed you was possible for you too? What if you could do this? What if you could make this 5,000? What if you could make more? What if you could do this within a week? What if you could make more? What if you could build your personal brand? What if you could do more? What if everything I showed you was possible for you too? What if you had somebody who could guide you for the next 30 days to produce outstanding results? What if you knew exactly how to stand out on Instagram and attract your ideal customer without talking to everyone and actually talking to nobody? Because we've talked about this already, and you're never going to do this again. You're never going to commit this sin ever again. So listen, there is a science to the madness when it comes to leveraging Instagram to make 6 figures. We're talking about 100K and above. But for you to make 100K, some of you need to start at 1K. You need to make 1K first. Then you need to scale that to 10K. then you can scale your 10K to 100K. And then you can scale your 100K to 200 to 500 and above. This is not beyond you and I. It is not beyond you. It's doable. So you need to, first of all, let the mind be in you so that you can begin to see yourself in possession of what I'm talking about. It is not beyond, and nobody's going to do it for us except us. So if you're hungry to learn by taking action, I'm hungry to guide you to success as well. The problem is not the lack of resources, but the lack of resourcefulness. This is by Tony Robbins. Does the idea of making 10K in 30 days sound appealing to you? I've given you that breakdown. Yours might be more. Yours might be more. Yours might be more. This is the time for you to make, maybe it's your first $1,000 on Instagram. You've never ever made money. You don't even know what to do. You don't know how to post. You don't know where to start. You don't know how to brand. You don't know who you're talking to. You're so confused. You don't even know where to start. So this is where your confusion ends, and this is where your clarity starts. Doors are now open, ladies and gentlemen. Some of you already know about this. Some of you have already joined this. Doors are now open, to my $10,000 in 30 days challenge. Doors are now open to my, this is where you get an opportunity to work with me directly for 30 days at a ridiculous amount. At a ridiculous amount. Doors are open to my 10K, how to make $10,000 in 30 days challenge. It's a 30-day challenge. And you can see the cost breakdown right there. Now, week one, we are validating your idea to be sure it can make 10K and more, because you're not just going to make 10K and stop there. You're going to scale that to $50,000. You're going to scale that to $100,000. So week one, we're validating your idea. We're creating your winning product if you don't already have one. I'm teaching you how to brand like a boss. In fact, we've already started that inside our group with pre-work. Tomorrow, I'm also going to be with them and then giving them more clarity and strategy for how they're going to make $10,000 in 30 days. Week two, we're talking about your pre-launch. We're setting up your funnel. We're talking about pre-selling. We're putting your list up. You're building your email list. You're creating your freebie. I'm going to guide you and walk you through all of this. That's why it's in a WhatsApp group. So nobody's left behind. Nobody would say they forgot. It's on your phone. It's in a WhatsApp group. Week three, you are launching like a badass and selling like crazy. This is the week where you make money. Your first 1K, your first 2K, your first 5K, your first 10K. This is the week. This is the week where you now launch. I teach you how this is done. I teach you how you can put up your own webinar and you can launch and people can be here and they can buy from you. At the end of the day, you can have hundreds of people. You can have 100 people, you can have 50 people, you can have more people at your own webinar because you do it well. So we're going to look at all of that. Week four, we review and then you strategize and then you launch again. You relaunch because you need at least a minimum of 21 days for a proper full-blown launch. So we have to relaunch. Some of you can actually start. Once we start, we do pre-work. We did it on Monday, so we're going to do it again we did it on Monday. Yeah, we're going to have it again on Thursday, tomorrow. So if you are joining us today, you're going to be able to get access to that group and join the pre-work, where I'm giving so much clarity, answering questions and telling other challengers what to do. Inside this 30-day group coaching program, you will learn how to turn your passion, ideas, skills, expertise, and experiences into a digital course that makes you money daily on Instagram. You will now do it. The practicality or the practical aspect, you will now do it. You will also learn how to sell anything on Instagram and make your first 1K or 10K. You will learn how to sell every day with your posts. I'm giving you my exact content blueprint for this. You will learn how to launch your own product online, build your list, relaunch multiple times because now you have my blueprint. When you join this challenge, you will learn, I've already talked about some of these things, so I'm not going to go through them again. This is a no play it safe zone. Everybody is working. I'm pushing you. You're doing what you haven't done before. I'm stretching you like crazy because I need you to produce 10K in 30 days. And 10K is not big. It's not a walk in the park. It's not a walk in the park. So if you're looking for a get-rich-quick scheme, this is not for you. If you're looking for a lazy man's program, this is not for you. If you don't believe in yourself and do not have anything that you can sell to solve problems for people, after all that I've showed you, this is not for you. If you cannot invest or afford $100, minimum, the least, in yourself and business, To have me work with you inside the group for 30 days, please, this is not for you. You can just even leave now. Thank you for staying up to this time. You can leave. But if you want to be held accountable, you want me to work with you inside a group for 30 days and guide you. You're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing this, you're doing that. You're creating your course, you're writing your book, you're creating this, you're building your brand, you're getting your colors right. If you want me to help you to do this in 30 days, this is your best shot at this. The value of everything that you're getting, listen, if I was to really charge you $10,000, if I was to charge you per person for everything that you're going to be getting, that 10K that I'm telling you you will make in 30 days, you should be giving it to me. But I'm not charging you that. This is all that you're paying. This is all that you're paying, $100 or 50,000 naira for 30-day access to me and the community and my wisdom and strategies and blueprints. I'm giving you the framework that has worked for me. And it's going to work for you as well, because I will use your results to also show people that the system and the framework works. What happens when you join us today? Access to a special group with me on WhatsApp, access to fellow 10K challengers from across the world. I have foreigners inside the group currently. I have top people, professors, I have doctors, I have foreigners from the United States of America, from the United Kingdom, from here and there in that group, from Ghana, from across the world in the group. So you come, you join them, you never know what networking will do for you. So you're going to also have access to the challenge pre-work to bring you clarity before the challenge, and of course, lots more. Guys, our curriculum for the 4 weeks, and there's week 5, there's a bonus there as well. This is my 10K breakdown. I've showed you already before. Anybody can do this. Pick your price points. Is it a $25 product? Is it a $100 product? Is it a $500 product? Is it a $25 product? Can you deliver the results? Because if you can, I bet you can sell this on Instagram using my framework. Meet Folu. This is Folu of Cindy's Empire. You can even check her out on Instagram. This is not some cock and bull or story. Folu made 7 million naira during the pandemic in 2020, and she bought a car for hire purchase during the pandemic after coaching with me. This is what's possible for you when you let me guide you for 30 days. I'm not going to, if you have questions, okay, let's see. I can take a few of them because it's here. Else our time is fast spent. I can take a few of the questions if you have questions. So please ask me. If you're joining the challenge, you want to join the challenge and you have questions to help you clear the air, or you gain clarity before you make a decision to join, please feel free to ask me. All right, feel free to ask me. Real value of everything that you get, priceless. I don't even want to quantify it because in no reach, what you're paying is not $10,000. What you're paying is not even $1,000. What you pay is $100 only to be inside that training. That's what you're paying for, to have me guide you and coach you and mentor you during this period. That's the link if you want to make your payment. That is the link, ladies and gentlemen. Every single one of you that is here up till this time, more, please ask the question again. I didn't see it and it's gone up there. So if you want to be a part of this challenge, please sign up right now. We have 3 days and that's it. 3 days and that's it. I'm not going to do this challenge again. I'm only going to sell it as a course when I'm done. When I'm done with the coaching, with the 30-day coaching. So nobody's going to join this challenge and have me coach them again for 30 days. You only buy the videos. You buy the videos and then you can go with it. You buy the videos and then you can actually go and make your 10K by yourself. I'll make sure the videos are practical enough that you can act on them. All right, that's what I'll do. But I'm not going to sit down and guide anybody for 30 whole days. That's a lot of work. I'm doing this because I want to be able to get you people. I want to be able to get as much results as I can, as much feedback, as much results as I can, so that I can use it to show off. So I will be working with you guys so powerfully and directly to make sure this happens. I've also shared the link with everybody there. Click on that link, tap on it, and it will take you to where you can make your payment. To take you to where you can make your payment. So if you have a question, this is where you want to ask that question. So you want to ask the question, all right? I didn't see the question you asked me. I didn't see it. I'm sorry, I didn't see. If you can send it back, then that's fine. But ladies and gentlemen, please, if you want to join the challenge, this is your time, this is your opportunity, this is your chance. 3 days to go and we're done. I'm going to be working directly with the people inside the group every single day. I cannot wait to serve them. I cannot wait to be there with them every day for the entire 30-day challenge to for them to monetize their Instagram and sell every day and average $10,000 in 30 days, in 30 days, in 30 days. It is doable. It is doable. And I'm going to ensure that I help them do this. I help them do this. So if you're joining the challenge, please click that link. Click the link and go join the challenge right now. Click the link, join the challenge. Everyone here should actually do this. This is only $100. This is only $100. You have nothing to lose, but so much to gain from this. Everyone who is here, if you have questions, please feel free to ask. You're only paying $100 for this program. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for letting me speak live to you today. I am excited for everybody that joined. I'm grateful and thankful. This was a pop-up masterclass, so it wasn't planned or any of those paparazzi things, being done to it. Pop-up masterclass. It came up on Tuesday, and I had you guys join me here. I am so excited. I'm grateful. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please join the challenge, and I'll see you inside the challenge group where you're going to learn how to pay or you're going to learn how to do 10K in 30 days on Instagram, teaching what you know, selling your services, selling your wisdom, selling your brilliance, and all of that. So I look forward to seeing you guys inside the challenge. Thank you so much. That's the price again. You're not paying $1,000. You're not paying $10,000. You're only paying $100 or 50,000 naira. One-time fee. You're paying this one time fee. All right. That's what we're doing. You're paying this one time. So that's the link. I'm going to drop it again inside the group so that it's easy for you to just tap on it and go actually sign up. All right. Go and actually sign up for it. Thank you so much for being here, ladies and gentlemen. Good night. Thank you, everybody. God bless you. See you inside the challenge. I'm just going to type this one more time and then I would leave. All right. I'm typing this one more time and I'll leave. All right. I'm dropping this for everyone. See you inside the challenge. If you have questions, you want to direct it to me on Instagram, that's fine. But thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. And I hope you learned so much, and I hope you're going to go out there and implement everything that you have learned, set up systems that will work for you, create products that you can sell every single day, create posts that can help you sell those products every single day, add a call to action to your post that will direct people to click the link in your bio. If you want to work with me one-on-one, that's a different plan and program altogether. That's a $14,000 program for 10 weeks, 10 sessions, all right? And I become your personal coach and ensure that you are making 100K minimum a year with your business. But if you cannot afford that, then this is good for you. Even if you can afford that, you want to just test me and see what I'm capable of doing. This program is good for you. So see you inside the challenge. Au revoir, everybody. Thank you so much. God bless you. I have typed the link. I've shared it inside the chat room. So click on it, join the challenge. See you inside the challenge. Bye, everyone. Thank you. Good night. Good night. Good night. Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye, everyone. Bye, everyone.